WMC Memphis, WMFS HD2 Bartlett, Memphis. Part of the Memphis Sports Network with 92.9 FM ESPN. ESPN 790 AM.
The views and opinions of the hosts or guests of the following program do not necessarily reflect those of the management or staff of Intercom Memphis.
Watch the sunrise, new day's dawning, and it's calling you and me. Where the mighty Mississippi flows by Memphis, Tennessee. We've got woodlands, fields, and water. Hey, there is no better way. You can find out all about it on Outdoors with Larry Ray. Make some time, take a family, ask a friend, but don't delay. Listen up and learn about it on Outdoors with Larry Ray. Listen up and learn about it on Outdoors with Larry Ray.
Good Saturday morning. Welcome to another edition of the award-winning Outdoors with Larry Ray on ESPN 790 AM. Brought to you proudly by the Tennessee Wildlife Resource Agency, Gaston's White River Resort, Sportsman's Warehouse, and Barton Power Sports. Now, here's your host, Larry Ray.
Hey, good Saturday morning. Welcome to Outdoors with Larry Ray on ESPN 790. I'm going to try to be a little more calmer this week. I understand that I was a little wired last week. It just happens that way.
And what's new?
Well, I'm going to try not to say 3 or 4 times during the show. Now, you try to do that. It's pretty tough to do. It is difficult to do. So let me get them out of the way right now. All right, they're gone. All right. Hey, we got Bill Cooksey in studio. Good morning, Bill.
Morning, Larry. Morning, everyone.
Of course, this is fourth Saturday. Man, this is fine by. Fourth Saturday of April, which means Bill's here. And also, Mr. Ron.
That's right.
Ronald Wong has showed up on his travels. He lives here. He's got a second address here. He's got about 12 addresses, really, if you want to know it. Good morning, Ron.
Good morning, Larry. Good morning, Bill. Good morning, everybody. It's a beautiful day in the neighborhood, and I got to tell you something.
What?
The fishing is good.
It is good.
Really good everywhere, whatever you want to catch.
Everywhere. That's a lot of places.
Yeah. Trout.
Trout? Yeah,
that's
good.
Right. Bass are good. The crappie are good.
Well,
it's all good.
The turkey hunting's good, too.
Yeah, for some people.
Hey, go for it.
Some people.
I want to encourage all turkey hunters to get out there and do it.
I was crappie fishing by 9 a.m.
Okay.
Is that not the way to do it?
That's the beauty of April in Tennessee.
The guy on the other end of the line doesn't care any about this.
I tell you what, he knows a lot about some pretty nice products that are now on the market. That I'm impressed with.
Yeah, he's a pure guy. Did you know that?
He is a pure guy.
Craig Hart is with us this morning. Good morning, Craig.
Good morning, Ray.
Hey, buddy. Appreciate you. Craig was up with us at Gaston's for the media gathering. Craig is the Pure Fishing account manager based out of Springfield, Missouri, and we're glad to have Craig with us because he brought along some of his toys up there to us for the media gathering and everything. And of course, Ron can't wait to talk about your hard bait line and the fusion hook line. See, I'm in on this. See, yeah.
Well, I got to tell you something, Craig. First of all, it was a pleasure spending a morning or a day with you out on the boat there on the.
It was
White
a morning,
River.
but it felt like a day to Craig.
It was a lot of fun. We had a lot of fun. We finally caught some fish.
Yes, yeah.
But I have to tell you, we had the opportunity to fish the Cutter 90 and the Cutter 110 for trout, and I have to tell you what a jerk bait it is. Craig, you guys have done a wonderful job in partnering with David Fritz to come out with this hard bait line that Berkeley has now.
Great guy, David.
Tell us, how did that all evolve?
Well, Ron, let's the viewers or the listeners may not understand that pure fishing is actually doesn't really mean a lot to them.
That's right.
That is the name of our company, okay?
Mm-hmm.
And under that, we have an umbrella of companies, Berkeley being one of them.
That's it, yeah.
Okay, so really what we're talking about this morning is we're going to talk about some Berkeley hard baits.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
And some Berkeley hooks.
Yeah.
And that's when when your listeners go down and they want to go to the store, they're going to be looking for a Berkeley brand, okay?
Yes. Uh-huh.
We approached David Fritz. I guess everybody really knows. David Fritz is one of the hard bait gurus in the industry.
Yes, he
okay?
is.
And I don't know, if you guys know David Fritz, but he's one of the most likable individuals that you'll ever meet. He's a former Bassmaster Classic champion.
Mm-hmm.
He does understand hard baits, what they do. And that's how he started out with this. He said, okay, we're going to design these baits. He went into this with the idea that he was going to make a bait that did what he wanted it to do.
Mm-hmm.
The actions would be right. So, we signed him at the Classic 3 years ago in Tulsa to work with us, and he's been in our labs up in Iowa off and on for the last 3 years. So for 2016, we have 7 or 6 different shapes available at retail. And within those shapes, we have just some multiple sizes, okay? So there's 13 different baits out there.
Wow.
And within those 13 baits, there's 12 different colors, which is really 132 different baits.
SKUs adding up.
Yeah, the SKU is adding up. That's right.
Yep.
That retail SKUs.
And, talk about the colors and the paint jobs that are on those hard baits. What a phenomenal.
Yeah, the whole idea behind it was to come out with a bait that was like a custom painted bait. It's not just your normal blueback, type bait. It's like you took it down and had, one of your favorite gentlemen with a, air gun painting and custom painting your bait. You could buy them that way right out of the package. That was our idea.
Huh. Yeah.
And so we got a painter, and forgive me, I don't remember his name, but we got a painter out in Tennessee that he got involved. Was recommended by David Fritz, and he designed these paint jobs.
Oh,
and then he's taught him how to do that in the mass production world.
Wow, that's really
There's
awesome.
a Tennessee touch to this bait then. So for us around here, and again, we're talking to Craig Hart. You folks know, pure fishing, but we're talking a lot about Berkeley this morning, and Berkeley was one of the host for our Gaston's media gathering, talking about the new hard bait line, and Ron is familiar with that. You guys did you use that at Gaston?
Yes, we did. We used the Cutter 90 and the Cutter 110, which is a jerk bait that they have out. But I have to tell you, I have had the opportunity to also play with the Pit Bull and the War Pig and several other of the baits that Berkeley now has out. The Wild thing is really a long lip square bill crankbait, which is the only one on the market that I'm aware of. And the reason why it's called the Wild thing, and this is as David Fritz told me, was that when you throw it out, yes, it'll run straight sometimes, but a lot of times the way that it'll go to the left or go to the right, it's hard to say. It depends on line size, current, and everything else. But wow, what a bait! And also on your baits, Craig, these Berkeley hard baits, the hooks that you guys use are pretty phenomenal.
They're beyond phenomenal, Ron. They, we are in the process right now, new for 2016. We're coming out with some Berkeley hooks called the Fusion 19.
Yeah.
Okay. There are 9 styles in that hook lineup and then within those styles, there's various sizes. The the hooks that we're putting on these crankbaits are Fusion 19 hooks. However, the treble hooks are not available out there at retail just yet. That, I believe, is going to happen for 2017, where we'll have treble hooks available to purchase in a package. The hooks have what's called what we've trademarked as, it's called slick set coating.
Mm-hmm.
And it's a coating that's been applied to the hook, so it's a finish on there that aids in fast penetration. And Ron, I'm telling you, those hooks will penetrate anything. And the hooks are made out of a high carbon steel.
Mm-hmm.
They're a smoked satin finish on them, and they come in there's I think is kind of unique is a resealable clam pack. So once you open the package and you want to use a hook or two hooks and you want to put the remainder in your tackle management system, it's no problem.
Yeah, absolutely. And you know, Craig, I had the opportunity last year. I believe it was at ICAST, or it might have been at the Forest Wood Cup. I don't remember.
He's at so many places, you know, he doesn't remember.
Right.
He's not even sure he's here right now.
I had the opportunity to watch a penetration test that you guys that Berkeley ran is under a very controlled manner of different hooks and penetrating, and how many pounds of pressure does it take for hook penetration. But you put this Fusion 19 hook up against all of the other premium hooks, and it was amazing how the Fusion 19 beat all of them.
Oh, Ron, it is an amazing penetration on there, and that is the feedback that I'm getting from my customers. I was fortunate to, kind of like you, to be able, you know, to show these to some people early, get them in the hands of some fishermen out here in Oklahoma and Missouri. And once they use these hooks, they're sold on them.
I'm sold.
Well, I know that we're running out of time, Craig. I appreciate it. All I know is I got to have a war pig. Can you get me one of those sent to me so I can add that to my Razorback collection? You know, that's got to be named by somebody that's got it. You know, I know
right.
David. Do you also have a Vol pig? I just wondered if you had any of those. You know,
No,
But Craig,
no
you know,
pigs yet.
you know, on down the line, we'd sure like to talk to you more about some of the Pier products. The Abu Garcia line has got some phenomenal reels in the Revo line and everything else. But down the line, we'd love to talk to you about some of those other products.
Yeah, we will.
I'm available anytime, guys, and I appreciate it.
Yeah, we got your cell phone. We know where to find you, okay?
You know where to find me.
Yeah, now you might not want to accept the call. You know, it just depends from its front. But the War Pig has got me now, okay? Greg, thank you, buddy.
Well, War Pig's headed your way.
All right, buddy, thank you. Have a great day. We'll talk to you. All right, let's take our first break of the morning. And Brian Wong, all four of them are in the building along with Bill Cooksey, the fourth.
That's right.
That's why we got it.
He's all over, too.
Yeah, we'll be right back.
You can find out